Shadows of the Duomo. June in Milan was unforgiving. The sun turned stone walls into mirrors, and people walked with haste and shade. Silvia Bianchi stood inside the Museo di Milano, adjusting a fragile 18th-century sculpture under a glass case. Her assistant Luca hovered nearby. "Almost done," Silvia said, wiping sweat from her brow. "The Duomo collection will open in 4 days. And I still have to pick a wedding dress." "You're getting married and launching an exhibit the same week." Luca laughed. She smiled faintly. "That's what espresso is for." From outside, a man watched her through the museum window. Matteo Ricci had not seen her in 15 years. Matteo walked slowly through the city. The spires of the Duomo looked the same, but his hair was grayer now. The past clung to him like dust. He met Beatrice, his old neighbor, outside her apartment. "Matteo," she blinked. "You're a ghost." "I came back, for her. I need to tell Silvia the truth." Beatrice hesitated. "She thinks you abandoned her." "I didn't. Elena pushed me away after the divorce." Silvia never knew the full story. "And she's getting married next week." "I know. That's why I have to speak now." That evening, Lorenzo Ferri found an old letter in Silvia's desk drawer, yellowed, folded, and unsigned. It read: "She was never meant to live without knowing who she truly is. One day, you'll have to choose between silence and truth." He didn't recognize the handwriting. It wasn't Silvia's. Nor Elena's. He pocketed it quietly. 2 days later, Matteo entered the museum silently. Luca recognized him from a newspaper photo once. "Professor Ricci?" Matteo nodded. "Is Silvia here?" "She's in the archives." "Should I call?" "No. I'll wait." When Silvia finally appeared, she froze. "Matteo? I didn't come to ruin anything." "You left." "I was made to leave. And you're old enough now to hear why." Silvia looked down. "Why now?" "Because silence grows heavier with time." They sat on a bench under the statue of Leonardo. "I thought you were my father. I loved you like one. But Dario Bianchi, he is your real father. I found out only after the divorce." "Why didn't you tell me?" "Elena didn't want you to feel torn." Silvia whispered, "So everything I believed was false." "No. But it was incomplete." A long pause. "I'm not here to stop your wedding," he added. "I came to tell you I never stopped caring." That night, Silvia confronted her mother. "You should have told me." Elena sighed, eyes red. "I thought I was protecting you. I deserved the truth." Elena nodded. "You're right." Meanwhile, Lorenzo showed the letter to Sofia, Elena's lawyer friend. Sofia read it twice. "That handwriting, it's Dario's. He sent it from Argentina years ago." "So she never knew?" "No. And maybe it's better she does now." The exhibit opened on schedule. Crowds filled the museum, flashes lit up stone, and classical music played gently. Silvia gave a speech, her voice steady. "This collection is about layers, of art, of time, of history. And like art, people too have layers worth uncovering. In the front row, Matteo smiled. Elena stood quietly near the exit, watching her daughter shine. The ceremony was simple, a courtyard, roses, music. Beatrice adjusted Sylvia's veil. "You look like someone who finally knows who she is." Sylvia turned to Elena, who whispered, "I'm proud of you. And I'm sorry." To Lorenzo, she said, "Thank you, for staying." To Matteo, who stood in the back, she nodded gently. At the reception, Luca handed Sylvia a small package. She opened it. Inside was a sketch of the Duomo, drawn by her in turn. And beneath it, the original letter from Dario. She placed both on the table, tears in her eyes. Matteo approached. "Do you forgive me?" Sylvia smiled. "I don't have to forget the past to forgive it." "Would you forgive someone who kept a life-changing truth from you for years? Why or why not? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more English listening practice through exciting short stories. Bell, and hit the bell so you never miss a new adventure. Red Heart, thanks for watching, and see you in the next story.